much too long. I can't make it on my own steam, but it won't be long. Once in a while we're allowed to dream that we're gonna make it through the night. We're gonna journey to the light. We're gonna make it through the night. Whoa, we're gonna make it through the dark. We're gonna find out who we are. We're gonna make it through the dark. No one can tell us who we are. We're that only love can ignite. And I'm fine with this. I wouldn't have it any other way. 'Cause we were made for this. You and me, we're gonna fly away. That we're gonna make it through the night. We're gonna journey to the light. We're gonna make it through the night. Whoa, we're gonna make it through the dark. We're gonna find out who we are. We're gonna make it through the dark. No one can tell us who we are. We're that only love can ignite. The sun will rise. The sun will rise. And the sun will rise. The sun will rise. We're gonna make it through the night. We're gonna journey to the light. We're gonna make it through the night. Whoa, we're gonna make it through the dark. We're gonna find out who we are. We're gonna make it through the dark. No one can tell us who we are. We're that only love can ignite. We're the light.
You wanna know my feelings every time I look in your eyes. Baby, I can feel your energy, it's making me realize everything we've been through makes us strong enough. You and I, you and I. Everything we've been through makes us strong enough. You and I, you and I. Baby, I can feel your energy, it's making me realize everything we've been through makes us strong enough. You and I, everything we've been through makes us strong enough. You and I, you and I.
Welcome everyone here tonight as we are live once again. This is PGR American Grand Prix brought to you on the Blackout Motorsports Racing Network by myself, Brandon Smith. Now, I gotta tell you right now, this is gonna be a pretty good one. Right out the gate, you see Willie out in front with Shade, Harry, Sebastian, and Doug right out in front, respectively. You'll see I got a whole new board, and you can see what their average speed around this track is. It is a blistering pace here tonight. 140 mile an hour plus, front to back. All gloves are off here tonight, as it is the American Grand Prix, which these guys do not hold back on. I gotta tell you, I'm really excited about seeing these guys race and everything else, especially up front with Willie and Shade. I don't know what's going to happen. They definitely got some pace here tonight. And you also got Sebastian in the McLaren-inspired livery. And he is actually showing a pretty good pace. And Harry. Could be a pretty good time all the way around. So, been watching a few of these guys rip, and it is anything but slow right now. As there's Smith and Harry. Smith just found himself in the wall as always. So these guys are gonna really show us what they got here tonight in the Americas as they come to Road America. And let's talk about tonight's track. This is PGR American Grand Prix Week 3. That's right, the second week. This is a 3.99 mile circuit located in Elkhart Lake, USA. That's right, US of A. What madness this is. Track temp is at 116 degrees Fahrenheit with the weather outside 74 degrees, partly cloudy. And these guys look like they're ready to go. They've been ripping laps for a while. You get a 40-minute practice followed by a 20-minute quali. What can I tell you except for they're ready to go? Now, if you do have a favorite driver out there, let me know who they are, or we can not bring them in the booth tonight, as I actually was in the race, so I do not do driver interviews during the Grand Prix runs. Might try and schedule a question and answers type event sometimes, where you ask the question, the driver will be forced to give an answer, which Aaron and Miss Snowflake, you guys might have a few questions out there, especially especially upon some stuff. If you're asking anything about, like, have any questions, feel free to ask. There also might be a few drivers in the chat able to answer some questions right now, as this is kind of a replay of the race ahead that we did. So it'll be there. Even if you have a question for me, you can ask me. I'll be able to give you a good answer. Oh, it looked like it hurt there, Harry. That's definitely put that thing in the pits and park it. You cannot park there, sir. See a lot of guys establishing on and early on pace, all within 1.6 of one another. They're actually flying here. There goes Diego right into the wall. Now, this guy Smith, he's kind of a lunatic, but oh, there we go. That's how you remove a car. And this is how you repark a car. Just saying, that's just how it's done. I don't know what to tell you besides that's how you repark a car. Oh, he's moving it again. This guy's a lunatic. If I remember right, there was an argument and somebody said you cannot park there. Well, clearly you can park there if you will it. Oh, jeez. Wow, that car's did a pretty good job of just parking it, reparking it on the track. And that's how they get cars off from a no parking zone. Just so you know, that car was absolutely destroyed, and it was not fun to go upside down. Go up to Tarcisio Carvalho. He's ripping some laps along with Harry Krantz. Was ripping some laps. He's just parked it. There's Jasper Grodes. We have a pretty solid pace, 151 miles an hour average speed around this circuit. I don't know how they were getting that, but see Mark Samad and the Ferrari inspired. He's just getting going. Doug Ward actually going to the top of the charts. Real behind the scenes. What's the real behind the scenes, Lemmy? I got to know about this one. Besides the cat playing with my pedals, yes, I have a new kitten, and she's actually lays right between my pedals. She was attacking my feet during the race, if anybody's wondering. Really good pace being shown. But right now, it looks like a pretty good time. So please rise for the playing of our national anthem. This time, I'm going to see if I can find somebody I haven't used for a while. Let's see here. Let's use Mr. Chris Stapleton.
Oh, say, and you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. Oh, the ramparts we walked was so gay, streaming, and the rock is regular amongst birds singing a gay through the night that I fled was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave? Oh, the land of the free and the home of the
All right, and as you can hear right now, a bunch of drivers are on track right now, ripping it. They're getting everything kind of dialed in at this point. They're getting ready to throw down on what arguably one of the longest circuits in this league right now, this season. Road America is anything but a beast. It's got tons of high-speed corners, high-speed everything on this thing. It is 4 miles around. It is one of the largest F1 circuits these guys do, even though it is not used in the real life F1. So these guys are definitely set to go green flag, hopefully for a long time. It looks like everybody's finding a line early on, establishing that pace early. Only like a 4-second split between top to bottom. Incredible pace amongst them. 14 drivers are here tonight as they are getting set to throw down here. This one here is actually one of my it's one of my favorites. I'll tell you why. They host multiple events here, from anywhere from GT cars to NASCAR to you name it. It can be done here. It's got everything they need. The only thing that they will not bring here is Formula One, because the track is not that up to date per FIA regulations that they need for the drivers to be safe here. However, we play on a sim, so it does not really matter about safety as far as we're concerned. Just put us on the track, let us rip some laps, and we'll let it happen with one of the fastest cars on the planet. Shade actually establishing his showing here, 1:31.27 in a practice pace. So what a lap time. However, can he keep it up going into the rest of the race? That's a big difference. Not a lot of people understand there is a difference between quali pace and race pace. Race pace is that one line that you ride to keep you all the way to the end of the real race. You know, you want to find that pace. You want to find that line. What's going to give you the best bang for the buck as far as fuel, tires, and the line. A lot of guys want to go for that one-stop race. You can go if they can do it here. But there are some drivers out there that might have to take a two-stopper just to make it work for them. That is where the big difference comes in, and that is where it's going to separate some of these guys the differences and allow them to make up some positions, banking on a Williams strat, which is if they wreck it, it's on them, in which case we're not going to slow down. So they have to be very patient here tonight and establish a pace that's going to keep them comfortable but still on the edge, which believe me, it is a lot easier said than it's done, as sometimes equipment failures on the actual ends, they happen. You think I can't have a wheel disconnect? It does happen. Unfortunately, sometimes at the worst time. Connection issue? Guess what? We're battling internet. Solar flare could cause many connection issues if there's an actual solar flare. I'm just playing, not to stir the pot on that one. But a lot of things can affect how their race outcome happens. From having to leave the sim for a brief second to having the sim actually fail. Oh my, yikes. There goes somebody's wing. Doug Ward just lost a wing getting collected by somebody. Ejercicio Carvalho going to be one to watch here tonight. He's establishing a pretty solid pace along with Diego Valderrama. Valderrama putting up a huge pace already, 134.73. He has the pace here, but does he have the consistency to get him to the end? That's going to be pretty crazy to see what happens there. That is actually a really good pace. Sitting right in the slipstream, gets behind it. And here's the kink. There he goes. I mean, he's got a very fast pace right now. This is going to be very interesting to see how... Oh, my! Unsuspected break zone. Mark Sabag just sitting back, but he's a talented one to watch. Along with Jasper Grote and Christian Inarella. Christian, of course, displaying a lot of growth as a driver in the last... from the last couple seasons here. So hopefully everybody's enjoying this so far to see what these guys are going for, as we are moments away from quali. So stay tuned after this brief message from Prime Grid Racing here tonight. And if Fish is watching, shout out to Admin Box. Your guys' box does rock. So shout out to Fish for making such a great product happen. And stay tuned, as it's not over yet.
I know it's a game, I'm not gonna play, but maybe you should do whatever you need to erase me. So just a game, you think I'm gonna play, but maybe you should do whatever you need to erase me.
go. Now let's go into what we call the points to see check out those point standings that everybody is so enthused on getting to know here. There we go. There is the current point standings here. And I'll tell you, I'm pretty interested to find out what these point standings are, as it's not very often I actually go through them. I just kind of snap a picture and call it a day. But as we look at the point standings, you'll see Taylor Toller is once again top of the charts. He is last season's champion. And right behind him, you also have Mark Samad. Now, Mark Samad, 51 points. Harry Kranz, a mere 50 points. Which is going to be pretty interesting to see. Alec Hinchcliffe, Shade Bruffett right in there. So it's going to be a pretty solid race going into this one. As far as the point standings, they are getting tighter than ever, as a couple races and you can actually catch Toller. What's going to shut him down? He's got to have a bad race. Simply put, he's got to have a bad couple races, but this man has been on fire the entire season. So he's fired up. He's ready to rock and roll. You see him once again, though. Looks like he's not up as fast as what he would like. 135.58 is best, and we are out of practice as we go into qualifying here. What a jump. I mean, that went quick. But here we go for qualifying. Don't go anywhere, race fans. We're going to crank up the music while these guys get their hot laps out. And let's go.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on
All right, we're back here, and these guys are roaring early on in qualifying. Out the gate, you see Moreno and Grodes. Kron's going into P2. Grodes is in P3. Samad, Hinchcliffe in P5. Atkinson, Ward, Inurella, and Smith up into the top 10. What a start for the qualifying. However, it looks like at the back end, you got Inurella and Smith not able to really put up a solid pace. Smith really off the leader's pace, so that could very well change, as that is not a good lap time here. You do see quite a bit of hot laps being done here. It's quite a few cars, actually. There's Shade Bruffett. And he's actually on a flyer right now. He's wide open. He's really going to try to establish something here tonight. Getting a good start here, I feel like, would be the best thing. Yeah, glad to see everybody in the chat. Alec, glad to see you there. Lemmy, along with Aaron and Miss Snowflake, glad to see all of you guys in the chat. If you have any questions as to why Alec is the way he is, feel free to ask. I'm sure he'll give a great answer to you. These drivers, though, during qualifying, I can't help but feel, yeah, Smith is knocked out early from the top 10. And, of course, in this race, top 10 advances to Q2. What can happen? Right now, it's looking like Sebastian, Harry, Shade, and Jasper all sit pretty comfortably, along with Taylor Toller. Taylor Toller might be locked in also on this one, as they had an amazing first couple laps, 131s, 130s. This is going to be pretty solid laps out of them. Like Brandon Perry finally stepping onto the track now, as long as everything goes good. You see the camera jumping around. That's because I got it on the exciting stuff right now, as it's not set for one driver. It's just set on everybody who's running faster right now. See average speeds clocking in at like 158 miles an hour. Good golly, it's one of the fastest circuits these guys will run here tonight. As next week gonna be a pretty good one, as these guys will be traveling to, let's see where they're traveling to. Portimao, actually, Algarve circuit, which I ultimately believe will maybe trouble. I've raced at Algarve a few times. It is a tough technical track. Road America, this track is really a tough technical circuit at times. You have to watch your brake zones. And to top it off, it is late brake central. You hold off on the brakes a little bit. And the way the gearing is done in these Mercedes is absolutely awesome, because the gearing is actually done just right, and it's such a hard gearing that it will actually slow it down into the turns. So hopefully we'll see who can top the charts here. Moreno is still on the top, though. If you look, he is up there at the top. He is doing an amazing job here so far. And Harry Krantz right on his heels. There is not much separation. 0.5 the distance. 130.199 out of him now. So that is the time to beat. What can he do? Who knows? But now that the top 10 is out, this is Q2. This is actually turned into Q2 in the meantime. Brandon Perry, Diego Valderrama, Brandon Smith, Tarcisio Carvalho knocked out of Q1. Not very fun there. As now the top 10 goes to Moreno, Grody's, Bruffett, France, who's just currently in the pits, Toller, Samad, Hinchcliffe, Atkinson, Ward, Nanurella, all in the top 10, and they are battling it out for that prestigious pole award here. You can't park there, Sebastian. Get it out there. Oh, yeah, you should just park it at that point. Just pull it in the pit. Jay Bruffett actually in P3, he's clocking in 158 mile an hour average speed. I believe all the top guys are actually, yep, there it is. There's the difference. Sebastian Moreno, 1 mile an hour average pace faster than the rest. And that is what has got him up on pole right now. Jasper Grody's looking like he's absolutely flying, elbows out. No improvement out of him. Tarcisio Carvalho into the grass. Don't know what happened to him. Taylor Toller, last season champion. Can he do it? Maybe. He could try and make himself a two-time champion this season with the way the points are going. Now, the amazing part about this whole thing right now is through the seasons of the PGR and everything else has been absolutely amazing. This is the 8th season on iRacing, 18th season overall. It started on F1 games. F1 18 through 23, I believe. They had their first 10 seasons. And then they switched it over to the iRacing platform where it's gotten a lot more competitive, all being in the same car. What I'd really like to see is the evenness between all the cars. They're all the same. There's not one car out there different. So it's like you're going to have a driver one who ultimately this season is Taylor Toller. And a whole bunch of driver twos, which in F1 retrospect would be drivers like Sergio Perez when he was on Red Bull, or a few other guys, you know. But that's kind of what the comparison would be, is the driver twos versus one driver one on this. So all the cars being the same, so everybody's basically on the same team. Go Team Mercedes. Just kidding, I'm a Red Bull fan. And, you know, I dare say the new season's coming up. 2026 marks Cadillac's debut, so I will be officially hanging up the Red Bull thing and going for Caddy. Boom, that's all because of driving Escalade, and the thing's a beast. That's right, I drive a Cadillac at ESP. It don't get much bigger than that unless you get like a army vehicle. There's Sebastian Moreno. Not on a flyer though. He's not putting up much of a different pace this time around. Not seeing much of anything as far as improved pace in the sectors. I'm watching a few of the guys. They're just not doing it. But about 7 minutes, just under 7 minutes of quality left for these guys. So they really got to find that line here. It looks like all 10 drivers are on now. I think my SDK is actually messing up, as kind of figured that would be going a little bit quick. It's got a little timer up at the top of my SDK board It shows me how much time is left in qualifying, but it doesn't show it on my timing tower. I've got to really figure out how to change that. I know how I could, but I don't think I'm going to like it at all. So if I hide this, show that. There we go. That's the current board up there, as it's a little bit hard to read. However, it is very effective. Shows what everybody's running for as far as an outlap is concerned and everything. Trying to see if it'll actually show what I'm looking for here. As drivers continue to put down the pace here, Marino's still at the top. See how close those numbers are? I mean, there is very little gap between any of them as far as pace. Nearly all of them into the 130s, all the way down to Tarcisio Carvalho in the 7th place spot. Then it goes to the 31s after that, and then, of course, 32s, 33, 34, 35 at the back. Looks like Smith is going to have one heck of a dig to get out of this one. Yeah, but that one's no fun. Let's just go back to the normal deal here. Still qualifying here tonight, as drivers still trying to outdo one another. Sebastian Marino still on top. Then it's Toller, Bruffett, Atkinson, Grodes, Krantz, Carvalho, Hinchcliffe, Samat, and Ward are running order. You can see the space in between them. There is not a whole lot of space between any of them. But all the ones that are showing is like 2.4 seconds. So excellent pace out of all of them. As there's less than 3 minutes left to qualifying. What about reading the times? Are you talking like a magazine there, Seba? I gotta know. What's the madness with the times? Everyone's so glad to see everybody in the chat here tonight. Why? Why would I stay on one drive? You know what? Just for that, I'm just going to do what I want here. There we go. We'll go to Alec. Hey, for you guys, if you're a driver, no spoilers. I thought we had this discussion. There's Alec Hinchcliffe, 157 average speed around this circuit. Sebastian Marino clocking in was still 159, 130.199 the time to beat. Less than about a minute remaining in qualifying. Taylor Toller's got to be hoping to be able to clock in something here. 1:59, but 0.204 the pace for the lap time at his fastest lap. Shade Bruffett. Now he's clocking in 1:33.04. Willie Atkinson clocking in 1:34.42. Harry Krantz still in the 1:58 average, which is not going to get him up into a pole position like Sebastian Moreno right now, as qualifying is less than 30 seconds away from being over here tonight. Yeah, you know what? You guys, you racers in the chat, drivers, no spoilers. Capiche? I hope so. I'm not doing it no more. Shade Bruffett, Willie Atkinson, Harry Krantz, all out there still. Shade, Atkinson, and Krantz all out on a lap. Qualifying is over, so this is their final lap. Can they get pole? Maybe, who knows? Oh, Krantz is pulling off. He's done. Willie's going to try for it. Coming into the, not quite to the kink yet. He's going into the carousel here. Commonly known as, I like to call it Speedville. It's one of my favorite sectors of this track. He's got DRS open. He's ready to rock and roll here. Can he get it? We're watching him. He's purple. Does Willie have what it takes? He's got to stay on it. He's got to make the move count. Looks like he did. Does he have it? No, he does not. Oh, Willie, he gave up too soon. There's Shade Bruffett coming across, coming down the line. Wide open and no. Very unhappy about that lap time as demolishes the car. Game over for Shade on that one. As qualifying is over, Sebastian Moreno will lead the way with Taylor Toller on the front row here tonight as we await the grid. Front row will be Sebastian Moreno, followed by Taylor Toller. Shade Bruffett and Willie Atkins will be row 2. Row 3 will be brought up by Jasper Grodes and Harry Krantz. Row 4 will be Tarcisio Carvalho and Alec Hinchcliffe, followed by Mark Samad and Doug Ward in row 5. Row 6 will be Christian Inarella and Brandon Perry. And bringing up the rear will be Diego Valderrama and Brandon Smith. And check this one out, because hang on your hats, it is far from over. This is Grand Prix racing, open wheels at its finest. let's bring us to the lights out here in Road America.
Let's have a bit of fun till I downfall. My love, if you feel like I do right now, don't say you're on the run to the other side. My love, you say you wanna try, but you never do. Sugar, there's a
As they are set, they're ready to go. Green lights out here in Road America, and away we go. Check them out, screaming down into turn one. All clean, cushy, good to go here. Oh, somebody's off. As this battle in the mid is crazy, and like, oh, a couple guys off early on here. Nobody's towing, everybody's just kind of getting going, but check this one out. You got some heavy pressure in the back, it's all mixed up. Something might be going on with Brandon Perry as he's finding himself in trouble. Brandon Perry's facing off. Smith was looking to make a move. We're going to find out what Perry has here, as looks like Perry is just trying to avoid some chaos. Perry and Smith, the battle of the Brandons. Up front, Moreno's already pulled away. Oh, there goes a pass. That's Shade Bruffett and Taylor Toller facing off. Toller off the track. Back here, Perry, the battle of the Brandons. Everybody's going to be curious on how this one actually works. As the battle of the Brandons started when I started racing with PGR, actually. And I always tell Perry, I'm always mouthing off to him in some way, shape, or form. You see the slipstream here. This is about ready to get crazy. Two Ferraris and the Sauber. Smith going for the inside on Perry. Perry gives the answer there. Great defense. Kept it clean. For now, the battle's... Oh, there it is. Back here. Smith gets the move on Perry. Perry, no answer. See a couple more strikes right behind, though. Alec Hinchcliffe drifting backwards. That's the wrong direction. Doug Ward and Tarcisio Carvalho finding trouble early on. Sebastian Moreno, Jade Bruffett, Harry Krantz, Willie Atkinson, all spread out. Christian Inarella with the other Red Bull, Taylor Toller. Diego Valderrama putting up a fight to get up into the top 10 here. Along with Mark Samad. Samad looking to make a move. Does not quite see it here. There is Samad and Diego. Here we go. This is one of the battles we've been waiting for also. The back of the grid is absolutely setting up pace here. Alec Hinchcliffe looking at Brandon Perry here, saying, hey, I want around you. Not going to happen anytime soon, though. Perry, a little bit wide, opens up the door. No, Hinchcliffe goes the long way. No, tries the cutback, fails. Here's Diego and Mark Samad battling this one out. They turn in, contact is made. Ooh, they got lucky there. That could have been a lot worse. Smith and Perry still battling it out back here. Doug Ward, Jasper Grody's all the way at the rear. In front guys, oh, there it looks like Sebastian Moreno could be under fire here. Shade Bruff, it looks like he's coming for it. Catch the orange dude. Harry Krantz is looking also with Willie Atkinson. Probably watching this battle in front, but there is absolute screams here. Like Brandon Perry did manage to catch up to Smith. Carvalho and Doug Ward's under pressure from Alec Hinchcliffe. Hinchcliffe looking to make a pass. Can't quite get it just yet. He's got to set him up a little bit better. Moreno, Bruffett, and Krantz all up front. Front guys are all spread out now. Here's Christian Inarella and Diego Valderrama. Kind of battling this one out a little bit. They're in the high-speed straight right now. What a battle at the back, and we'll check this one out. Toller missing the position. Diego gets the pass. Toller finds himself facing off against Smith now. Smith chasing him down. Perry tries the long way, doesn't quite get it. Perry missing out on an opportunity to pass Smith. What a disappointment out of him. Tarcisio Carvalho, Doug Ward, all in the back. Now this party in the back is absolutely on fire here. Taylor Toller coming into what looks to be Canada. Canada corner, missing the Toller tries to get the position, tries to pull a late break, does not work. Diego Valderrama hangs on tight, defended against last season champion Taylor Toller. Tea time. These guys are flying right now in the back. This party in the back is where it's at. These guys in the front. Oh, look at this. Sebastian Moreno going for the pass, gets the inside move, a little late break into the turn. Makes it happen and stick. Shade Bruffett takes the lead over Sebastian Moreno. Now it's a matter of catching him. The other guys look like just kind of catching up here. There's Diego Valderrama still defending against Taylor Toller. Toller shoots the inside gap. Contact made, big contact. Oh no. Toller, big crash. That was devastating. Oh my, Toller. That was trouble. As Shea Bruffett, Sebastian Moreno, Harry Krantz, Willie Atkinson, Mark Samad, Christian Inarella, Diego Valderrama, Smith, Perry, Carvalho, and Ward. Carvalho's the last of the top 10. But man, what a race so far. Shade Bruffett. Oh, safety car. I see Barney waving that flag. And my wife Jenna happens to be watching, love her. Can't wait to see her after this race. Yeah, oh no, is right. Taylor Toller into the wall hard. As that will not be how you want to park your car at the end of the night. Shade, Moreno, Krantz, Atkinson, Samad all get lined up here for another top 5 start here. And Inarella, Valderrama, Smith, and Perry with there's Carvalho at the back here. So these guys are really going to be, the top 10 is really going to be at war here, as they didn't show the pace in the race. You know, kidding, right? That's a lot of damage. Call Geico. I'm sure they'll patch him right up. Also, I brought plenty of duct tape for him. as this race continues on here. We are under safety car here at Road America. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back before you know it.
We about to turn it on. Turn it. We about to turn it on. Turn it. We about to turn it on. 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 We about to turn it on. We about to turn it on. Turn it on. We about to turn it on. To turn it on. Turn it. We about to turn it on.
As it looks like we are getting set to go green once again. It looks like some cars are getting sent around. Oh, nope. Still quite a bit of time left here. Few drivers entering the pit as pit lane just got busy. A very long pit lane indeed here. Ah, there you go. There's the Purple Man group there. That's actually it's actually Smith's pit crew. Eric Krantz will be leading the way on the restart after this one. Atkinson, Smith, Perry, Hinchcliffe in the top five. Grode East in sixth place. So what a shakeup on this restart here. And we're going to get ready to go green here very shortly. As now that I see the lights are still in the safety car, what driver's got to be trying to do is figuring out what they want to do. What kind of strategy, what works. You know what? Go with what works. It's going to be a very fun time here. You got the hard set of compound and Harry Krantz and Willie Atkinson. Smith and Perry both look like they're on the soft compound. And then you got Alec Hinchcliffe on a hard set. Jasper Grody's medium. Marino on a hard set. Ruffett on a hard set. Samat on a hard set. Christian and Urella on the hard set. So very interesting strats coming out here, as this one is going to be a very good restart. They're allowing the pace car to break away at this point. When is Harry going to go green? He can start at any time. As soon as that pace car has all four off the pavement he can go. Restart is definitely on Harry in that Cadillac-inspired Mercedes. I ain't gonna lie, that thing is sick. Absolutely one of my favorite liveries on the track. These guys getting ready to go green. Harry gets it slowed down. They got a good pace here. Don't know when he's going to decide to go, though. It's be kind of crazy here. As soon as they get the call from everything that says pace car's off the pavement, it's anybody's guess where he's going to go. As you can go at any time. If the leader will control the pace. He gets slowed down. You got to get tightened up a little bit here. You see him coming down this backstretch here at Road America, which is absolutely awesome. And away we go. Kronz leaves early. He says, see ya. I'm gone. Kronz, Atkinson, Smith, Perry, Hinchcliffe. Our top 5 here tonight. Kronz has got a tough go of it, though. He's got Atkinson right behind him, chasing him down. Those front 4 are doing a pretty good job so far, along with Hinchcliffe. Hinchcliffe is going to be battling with Jasper. Jasper has the opportunity for the inside line. No, does not exactly take it. Smith and Perry about ready to go to war. Once again, the battle of the Brandos continues on. Perry tries to get the line on Smith. Smith defends. Brings it to the inside. Big defense on a Smith. We're watching the front here. Very, very close couple groups here. Jasper's kind of in the middle of nowhere, but Alec is defending against Sebastian Marino. Smith is defending against Perry. Oh, Smith goes off big time into the wall. That is gone as Smith is out of here. He's gone. He's can't park there. Harry is pulling away. Perry's got some breathing room now. Jasper looking to capitalize on the mistake from Smith and kind of slowed down Perry a little bit. Smith is back here gimping it back to the thing. He's like a madman possessed. Use your hitter Michael Schumacher on that one. Brandon Perry out in 3rd place, looking to maybe pull away from Jasper a little bit, knowing he's on a softer, harder set of tires. This is the mediums, but he's looking to pull away. Sebastian Marino, Alec Hinchcliffe, Shade Bruffett all locked into this battle, along with Mark Samad started to join the fight, and Christian Inarella. So interesting battles here. Oh my! Alec Hinchcliffe defending against Shade. Shade looking to capitalize on mistakes. That's what he's got to hope for here. Looks like Smith is back out. Used up a faster Perry. He's back in the board. Oh my! We just missed something. Perry went off track. Perry's going way back. Oh my, Perry's in the pits. Doesn't show on my end what exactly happened. But if I remember hearing correctly, I believe there might have been contact between him and Jasper of some sort. Don't know exactly what happened, but he is all exclusively in the pits with that the toe. He was battling with Jasper though at this point. So let's just Jasper. I don't know what happened. There's no damage on Jasper's car, but it's like there's no damage in one, but there's damage in another. Contact made at that point. I would have to say that there might have been contact between netcode type deal between Jasper and Brandon Perry. If I had to guess from this end of it. It looks like Harry Cron still our leader here. You got Willie Atkinson, Jasper Grodes, Sebastian Moreno, Alec Hinchcliffe, our top 5. With 29 laps to go here tonight in the Americas. On our second yellow of the night. Second safety car. And don't go anywhere as we're going to be under caution for a little bit here. So stretch your legs, grab some popcorn, grab your favorite soft drink. Hang on tight because we ain't stopping until this one's over here tonight.
Karma's got a thing for me. We hold hands, make plans, keep the receipts. Karma, she's my best friend. One step closer, here's how it ends. Karma's got a thing for me. You see, you'll be digging up 6 feet. Karma's never let me down. My smile will kill when I cut you out. It's karma. It's okay to hurt your voice screaming in my face. I know you gotta bark when you don't got bite. Tell me, what's that like? What's that like? Being that insecure, acting up, immature. Had enough, I'm so bored. I'm so bored. You know what you are, you're a baby, little baby. Now you got hurt 'cause you made me. Yeah, you know what you
You are the terror. I'm Black P going a collaboration.
Follow me.
It's a real number one. Sing.
They might claim you rude.
Rumor they must spread. Rumor they must
Call
spread.
me hard.
Heartless, them a call me
They might
heartless.
claim you rude.
Rumor they must spread. Rumor they must
Call
spread.
me hard.
Heartless, them a call me heartless. She say them a faker, no say them a traitor. All of them a hater, burn them out like paper. Whole vagabond, you know she say them a scraper. That's why them life it don't know like data. Can't stop the rap because me hotter than the greater. Full of energy, more than generator. Sharper than razor, poison like laser. Say them a bad mother, sit down and sharp laser. Run over, stumbling black like a grader. Me no see no punk out there. When me afraid of the rap in my danger, me rougher than razor.
As the cars begin to slow down, it looks like they're coming around that carousel once again. Looks like the grid is set. Harry Krantz is going to lead the way. Atkinson, Moreno, Hinchcliffe, Bruffett looking to shut him down. Samad, Inurella, Carvalho, Ward, Toller, our top 10. Valderrama, Smith, Grodies, and Perry all the way at the back. Hang on to whatever you got here tonight, as this is going to shake up to be one heck of a restart. This could be what's the final restart of the night, of which case there is no forgiveness. Self-spins, if you self-spin into the wall, as you found out from Smith early on, there is no safety cars for that kind of action. Krantz is just kind of pulling away a little bit now. He's beginning to pick up the pace. One can only think that he's going to pull the trigger on it early like he did the last time. I'm not 100% sure what he's going to decide to do. He's definitely clear at this point. As much a pace car tends to go about 90 miles an hour and drives like a madman. But Krantz, Atkinson, Moreno, our top three here in the Americas. Don't know what's going to happen exactly here, except for he's pulled the trigger. Oh, nope, not quite. Now he's pulled the trigger. Game on. Krantz, Atkinson, Moreno, Hinchcliffe, Bruffett, Samad, Inurella, Carvalho, Ward, Toller all get the jump on this one. Krantz having an amazing pace in the race so far. Atkinson and Moreno trying to catch up to him. Moreno looks inside, he can't quite get it. Meanwhile, back here, Bruffett gets the inside move on Hinchcliffe, makes that pass stick. Near the back, Valderrama had some trouble as, oh my, Valderrama goes to the back here. Smith is under pressure from Perry once again. No surprise there. As that battle continues on, Krantz feeling the pressure. There's Atkinson. Atkinson tries the inside move, doesn't make it stick. You gotta commit, buddy. You gotta commit. Just saying. It's kind of like a marriage with your car. You just gotta commit. Just saying. Great comparison. Bruffett and Samad still trying to catch up with Hinchcliffe. Oh, and Inurella into the wall with a big hit. That's going to be considered, looks like a self-spin, so no safety. No safety car in this one. Smith is definitely in trouble, but he's looking to make this move happen in the back. Christensen sees the slower pace. Smith takes it on the outside. What a move there. Smith actually held it on the outside. What do you know? He can do something. We got Krantz, Atkinson, Moreno all up front. And check this battle out. This is a three-way battle for second. Atkinson, Moreno, Bruffett, all in a war right now. Samad and Hinchcliffe just kind of sitting back watching. But these three, this is a battle for second. There's some Moreno on the inside. Gets the late break done, gets it on the inside. Moreno goes in the second. Atkinson is in trouble. He's got Bruffett right behind. What are you going to have to do here? You're going to have to watch what you do carefully. My wife Jenna's watching though, just love her. She's told me you got to keep working on this streaming stuff. She kind of likes watching it once in a while. She's in the booth commonly with me nearly every single race, watching my streams, doing stuff behind the scenes, making sure I'm well hydrated with lots and lots of Mountain Dew. Now I don't lose my voice too often, that, or if I actually do lose my voice, hopefully we can talk her into being in the booth. But it looks like Atkinson trying to apply some pressure to Shade. But look behind this, you got Mark Samad applying pressure to Atkinson. Atkinson is in trouble. If he loses another position to another car, this could be devastating to his race. But look at this. Atkinson goes for the inside move. No, can't make it. This is a four-way battle now, as it looks like Carvalho's joined the party. Carvalho's out. Into the wall hard. No front wing, no more there. That wing is gone. Krantz, Moreno, Bruffett, Atkinson. Bring on a party with Samad. Hinchcliffe in trouble. High side spin. That allows Toller to get through. Ward and Grody's to get around. Krantz, Moreno, Bruffett, our top three. Atkinson, Samad, Toller. There's Ward. There's Jasper battling back after his. There's Jasper back in it, along with Hinchcliffe. Hinchcliffe maybe trying to catch up to some of. He's just got to hold some pace here. Perry and Smith. Smith is just outside the top 10. He's never sealed the deal there. You get inside the top 10. Perry looking really solid too, especially after early on a collision contact with the wall. Smith battling back. Early contact with the wall. Inurella coming back in early. Same with him. The same story with a few drivers here. They just had contact with the wall. Troubled night. Looks like Carvalho's out. Has left the building. Carvalho has left. Big inside move on Harry. That is Sebastian Moreno taking the lead. Now Krantz has got to be wondering, when can I make this move happen again? As Krantz and Moreno battle for the lead. They're coming into the fastest section on the track here. Out of the carousel, into the kink. They got to make the DRS count here. Krantz cranks it up. He's going to bring the DRS. Goes on the outside, has the inside line, takes it over, and gets that move done. Krantz with an amazing move for the lead. As Krantz and Moreno continue to battle. Bruffett just sitting back idle. He's watching this. There it is. Three-way for the lead. No! Thought Bruffett was going to go for it, but negative. Did not go for it. They have Krantz, Moreno, Bruffett. An amazing battle for the lead. Samad and Atkinson are back here watching along with Taylor Toller. DRS zone engaged. Moreno has the inside line, takes advantage. Kron's losing out not once but twice. There's Bruffett on the inside line. Bruffett gets it done. Kron's losing out on 2 positions in 2 corners. That is not what you want to see happen. Thanks for that, Aaron. I'm not the best at the sim racing thing, I tell you that. I try it very much. As Perry and Smith, if you're wondering, Perry and Smith are still battling it out back here. Alec Hinchcliffe right in front of them. Doug Ward in open territory along with Jasper. Taylor Toller and Willie Atkinson still trying to catch up to Mark Samat, actually. But check this out. The battle for the lead. Marino's gone. He says, I'm checking out, boys. I am out of here. You got Sebastian Marino, Harry Krantz, and Shade Bruffett. And this race is shaping up to be an absolute barn burner at the end. 22 laps to go. And, you know, this is where it could be kind of fun for him. Sebastian's got to be watching these 2 behind, though. Krantz actually losing pace his last lap compared to Marino. 35.33 versus a 37.08 and a 36.95 out of Bruffett. Bruffett's starting to improve pace. As we scroll back down deeper in this grid, you got a lot of 35s in here. And there goes 36 out of Ward, and then Perry and Smith are in the 37s. 36 is coming out of Inurella. And it looks like Valderrama putting up a 37. But this is, now that Moreno's applied some pace on it, and some of these guys are starting to drop back further. It's starting to spread out a little bit. Let's see it too much here out of guys. So we're going to take a brief commercial break from PGR. Don't go anywhere.
You know I don't play right. Just give me the word, You know I don't play right. Don't give me this. I'm gonna get back when I feel like. You know I don't play right. I'll put up a good fight. Just give me the word, You know I don't play right. You know I don't play right. I'm gonna get back when I feel like.
All right, I'm back, everybody. It's still Marino's in the lead with Krantz right behind. Krantz applying some pressure now. Can he capitalize? Bruffett's back here just sleeping. He's back here waiting for maybe a mistake or something. I'm not seeing a lot of pressure. Krantz looks for the move, but no, doesn't have the speed carry through that corner to beat him. We're watching Bruffett back here. Bruffett's last lap was the 34. So Bruffett's improved the pace. Check this out. Krantz goes for it on the high, long way around. Doesn't quite get it. No, gets shut down. Krantz really applying the pressure now to Marino. The battle for the lead is on out of these two. Moreno's not holding anything back on Krantz, and same with Bruffett. Samad, Toller, all trying to capitalize to get into the top 5 here. Atkinson, Groteast, Hinchcliffe, Ward, Perry. Smith is still hanging in there. He's trying to get in top 10, but I don't think he can do it. And Urella and Valderrama still sitting back. As we're watching now, it looks like all the way to the back, front to back, to the lap cars is about a 7-second gap here. Now they have to decide what they're going to utilize for strats. We've got 19 laps to go. Tires obviously going to be a matter of what to use. We go and start looking at the tires situation on some of these guys. So let's go to the gyros, see if we can establish what's going on with tires here. See if we can see them. It looks like Carey's doing pretty good on his front set. Same with Bruffett. Harry big off track. Oh, we just got to see a pass here at high speed. And that allowed Moreno to go around, so Krantz losing out here. But now we go back. Samad chasing also, but it looks like that front left starting to show some signs of wear. Taylor Toller, Willie Atkinson. Atkinson's actually front right is starting to show signs of wear. Jasper's clean. This looks pretty clean here. Front left on Doug Ward showing wear. There's Brandon Perry's front left. Smith is running the mediums actually. Front left and a little bit into the right. Christian Unirella, hard set. Diego Valderrama there. So these guys are actually doing a really good job here and possibly maintaining tires. Jay Bruffett, though, in the meantime, I missed something here. As Bruffett is in the lead. Krantz, then we got Moreno, Samad. As you see that one of the Scarlet Speedsters in there. If anyone's watching, my wife is watching a movie called Anyone But You here in the booth. As Bruffett, Krantz, Moreno, Samad, Toller, all showing some serious pace here. And check this one out. Starting to space out now amongst the top guys. About a 1 to 2 second gap between them. They're able to activate DRS, so they are less than a second away from one another. But they are absolutely flying. What a night for these guys. Taylor Toller, of course. Not the same guy we were used to seeing running up to the front. Shade Bruffett, though, is hunting this lead down at this point. He's got 17 laps, lead into sight, hard set of tires. Will they go the distance? Potentially they can. The hard set of tires is significantly different than like a soft set, soft compound. I'm not sure exactly how many laps they're able to get. Alec, yeah, I did not actually expect that. As mostly everybody knows, I'm paying attention in the race to what are the actions kind of from voices where it's at, but I'm not actually able to see it, so it's kind of like watching it for the first time. It's kind of fun. Bruffett, Krantz, Marino, and Samad with Toller are top 5. We're watching back here, though. We got Atkinson and Grodes. We've got to hope for some miracle here at this point. There's 17 laps to go here. I'm not sure exactly how far out they are, but, you know, they're getting there. Oh, my. Krantz, trouble. Goes off into the dirt. That's not where you want to park your car there, Krantz. Krantz bringing it down pit road. Does he have damage? Does he not? It looks like back here, Doug Ward is was battling with Brandon Perry. There's Krantz into the pit. Looks like he does have the damage. Oh, no damage, so he didn't do a fast repair, so he's probably just fine. Bruffett, Marino, Samad, our top 3. Stay tuned as we go to a brief commercial break from PGR. All right, I'm back once again, and now let's go look at the running order here. It's Bruffett, Samad, Toller, Grodes, Hinchcliffe, Ward, Perry climbing up into the running order in battle. He's up 5 spots. Atkinson and Smith into 9th place, with Anurella in 10th. Diego Valderrama is back in 11th, but something happened with Harry Krantz as He is currently in the pits for extended stay. Know exactly what happened with Krantz. But as it goes, Bruffett, Samad battling with Toller for the P2. Toller is applying pressure to Samad. He's got to get a DRS zone. Here at Road America, I feel like the DRS zone needs to be moved to the front stretch also. Such a long section here. Toller trying to battle this one out. He tries the inside, can't quite get it. He is sitting there just waiting, Is he gonna get it? DRS activated. Gonna give him the extra juice he needs. Toller making the pass stick to get around Mark Samad. Jasper Grodes, meanwhile, is in 4th place. Hinchcliffe is in 5th. Ward, Perry, Atkinson, Smith, and Urella are top 10. But Smith into the pits. What is going on with Smith? Big trouble out of him as he is... I don't know why he's in the pits. A little bit late in the pits for this one. Pit strategy, clearly not a thing of his deal. He needs a better pit crew chief or something. Or race engineer. Bruffett, Toller, Samad are top 3. Grodes and Hinchcliffe. The whole field's kind of spread out. Perry is looking to catch up to Ward. Ward definitely sees something he wants to get his hands on here. As Ward is trying to stay away from Perry here. I gotta tell you, this is gonna be kind of crazy. Along with Atkinson. This is where the battle is, right here. Perry and Ward. These guys are battling it out with everything they got. They're not giving anything here. Perry sits in the slipstream. Does he make the move? No, he's not gaining enough momentum on this one. What can he do? You know what? You got to ride this one out. You can't just... Eventually, you got to find a line that works and hold that line. Perry doing a great job of just staying in that slipstream just to keep close enough to him, but he has to make something happen here. Oh, Perry! That is not how you want that one to go down. As he loses that one, and we go back to a spread out deal here. As Perry back on track. He's still there. Nothing bad, but it just lost of focus, lost of concentration, forced to spin and over-rotated. Toller's just kind of riding right now. Same with Samad. They're not really trying to improve the pace, but they're not losing the pace either. Looks like Valderrama looks like he's still here. Look at some of the guys in the back here. Smith is still sitting in top 10 for his first time in the Grand Prix series in every race he's done. Which, of course, the second one, just so everyone's aware. Not my first Grand Prix season. I will tell you, in comparison, I used to crash out of nearly every Grand Prix race, so me finishing a race is pretty impressive. Bruffett, Toller, Samag, Grodes are top 5. Oh, with Hinchcliffe are top 5. Ward, Atkinson, Perry, and Urella, and Smith. Smith looking like he's on a charge to catch up to somebody here. Not quite close enough, but he's staying within striking distance. Whoever that one was. Oh, that was Shade. So Smith going a lap down now. Toller and Samad still looking to maybe try and improve somewhere. They got to find a way to improve the pace, but now they're working around lap traffic. What do you do at this situation? You stay patient. You got 10 laps to go, 4-mile track, and you just got to establish this one. You got to establish the pace and just hold it. You know, you do see Samad try to get up, catch up to Toller. Not quite working out the way he's hoped for. As Toller late in the race has got his pace back. He's back the game on and fighting this one out. So essentially, this is where he wants to be. They're still working this one out yet. Hinchcliffe is in a good spot here to still reclaim top 5 as it's going forward. He's sitting there. He's just in open air. It works out for him. Ruffett. Toller looks like he's catching up to lap traffic, as that is Smith in his sights. Of course, you got Samad, so double duty for lap traffic here. Get out of the way, Smith. You don't want to screw this one up here. So Toller sees Smith now. He's going to maybe use the slipstream to his advantage. And he does. So he definitely uses the slipstream to his advantage. Toller goes for the inside line. Smith overshoots the turn. Let him go around. Samad looking to come through here too. Smith hangs it out high, lets Samad go through, and knowing that the car's messed up, great job of just avoiding contact there out of Smith. Man, that guy can't drive. I tell you what, that Smith guy is a lunatic. Toller, Samad, Grody's, Hinchcliffe, our top 5. Hinchcliffe coming out of the grass, and he's got trouble. No, he does not, as it looks like he's got somebody sitting behind him. Look at that, Brandon Perry. Yeah, that's Brandon Perry right behind him. So as it goes, you know, Bruffett, Toller, Samad, Grody's, Hinchcliffe, Ward, Atkinson, Inurella, and Smith with Harry Krantz. They're going to score big here. It was the top 10s, which, for the record, in actual F1, that would be points. Top 10 would be points, but these guys do club scoring. So essentially, everybody can get points in club scoring here tonight. Scores up to top 20. If my wife Jenna happens to be watching, love her. Hope she's enjoying the show. Got a little bit strung out here tonight now as the race must go on. So we're going to go to the speed zone here as we're just going to go and see if I can find a cool camera system here. Thank you, Finians, for all your hard work. It does not have a certain camera I'm looking for, so we're just going to do the speed zone from that camera. You guys can hear the sounds of the Mercedes W12s. And they come back at the right time here. That's Ward and Atkinson now battling this one out. Can Ward defend? Willie Atkinson's been a rocket in some past races here. Gets the inside line. There you go. What a pass. And we're seeing a whole lot of just kind of spread out right now. There's not a whole lot going on. All the cars are just spread out. Meanwhile, the order is kind of staying the same. Atkinson and Ward just kind of switched. And Urella at risk. Nope, it looks like he's okay. Smith is not in position to catch him. Krantz looks like he's trying to catch up to Smith, however, but there's a 34-second gap. There's Marino, and not sitting too happy right now as Marino is another lap down compared to where he was early on. Don't know what happened. He was up at the front. Now he's back behind, outside of the top 10. Valderrama trouble struck early along with Brandon Perry. Brandon Perry had to do an extended stay in the pit for I don't know what the reason was. So trouble for a few guys. And there's Marino looking at Krantz. Krantz is in trouble for losing a position here. Marino has to push it here on Krantz. There's a 0.6 second gap between them. Don't know if he's going to quite get there. Krantz hits the dirt. Marino looks inside, gets it done inside the kink. What they said can't be done just got done, and that is a mistake you do not want to make ever. So, man, Shea Buffett looking for his first win of the season, it looks like. As out the gate, Magna Core, Taylor Toller won, Jasper Grody's won. So Shea Buffett's looking for first win of the season. Can he do it? He's got everything he can. He's got his sights set on it. Toller's out to shut him down as there's a 3-second gap and kind of staying steady. Mark Samad's 7.2 back. So these guys definitely giving us a show here tonight. Oh my, Atkinson is in trouble. Re-enters the track safely, gets back on. Atkinson, trouble. Hopefully it did not affect him too much. It did allow Doug Ward to close up a little bit. He's 4.1 behind him now. Zinurella just kind of hanging out there. He knows he's got Smith sitting 19.9 seconds back. So if he has a pit now, that'd be devastating to his night. Shade, Toller, Samad are top three. Nothing going on too much here, as these guys are still battling this one out. What a great night of racing for these guys. Gotta tell you, super fun to watch, that is for sure, as the field's still spread out. It went from really close quarters racing all the way up to really spread out. Last minute safety car can affect it. If there was a safety car to come out with 3 to go, that'd be trouble, especially for Shade, as that would allow a few drivers in the grid actually get their lap back, but also close it up. Shea gets the call for 2 laps to go here. Toller still trying to chase that gap. 2.8 the gap here. Toller, can he close it? He's got 2 laps to pick up 2.6 seconds on Shade Buffett, who has been absolutely on fire this race and very consistent. That's where you're going to find out here is the more consistent you are, the better off you are. If you, as long as you can turn and burn basically with this car, you're gone. You're going to be gone. But if you cannot turn and burn, you're going to find trouble like the guys in the back have. Not necessarily all of them. Some of them are just caught up with some extra stuff tonight. But ultimately, it's trouble if you don't. Now, Shade Buffett, of course, did start in 3rd place. He worked himself up 2 places. The big part of what who is leading is Mark Samag, gaining 6 spots. What a night for him, as he's showing consistency. All he's got to do is hold it here. Shade Buffett taking his final lap, of course. Taylor Toller close it down. 2 seconds the gap. He does not have DRS. He's got to catch him on sheer will here. big loser tonight was actually Sebastian Moreno, losing 10 spots from start to finish. That is not a night you want to have. That is one of those where you better off just pack it up, go home at that point, to be honest. That's a bad night. And very rough. It makes it, it's tough. I've been there. Bruffett and Toller are coming up on lap traffic now. Toller is 2 seconds behind, not able to gain on him and capitalize as they're running the same lap times. Here we go. Coming around the final corner here tonight. Shade Bruffett takes the final corner. Nobody behind him, and he's going to win the PGR American Grand Prix here at Road America for the third round of the PGR Grand Prix Series. What a night out of him. Toller is P2. Mark Samad, P3, our podium. Jasper Grodes, Alec Hinchcliffe, Will Atkinson, Doug Ward, Christian Iarella, Brandon Smith, and Harry Krantz. Oh, our top 10 here tonight. So, few guys gaining big. Seen some improvement out of some few guys, and some really bad luck out of others. So, shout out to everybody that helps. Oh, Zeb, there you are. Thank you for the clarification. However, you were the biggest loser on that one, as that is trouble. For everybody out there watching, shout out to Admin Box and all the sponsors of PGR, from Wise Out Wash, Plum Dogs Auto Repair, Wheels America. You guys know who you are. Shout out to all the admins, from Jesse Erdman, myself, Brandon Perry, and a few, I think it's Thomas Meeks and all the rest of the guys. You guys know what you guys do in PGR and the admin team. Shout out to a few of my race sponsors out there, Speedway 7-Eleven, along with 213 Simware, entire Blackout Motorsports team, and everyone else, all the fans out there. This one is for you, and this is why I continue to do it. If you have any questions for the drivers, they will be happy to answer them if you happen to be in the PGR Discord, or you can catch them in the chat during each and every race, and I'm sure they will be glad to answer. Yeah, he did recover out of last. That's I don't know if that's champion behavior. Most champions want to have a solid connection. Just saying. But everybody, check it out. I'm out of here for the night, everybody. Thank you for watching. And I'll be back again next Tuesday night with these guys, as they are jumping ship. They're traveling to Portimao for the for Italian Grand Prix, I believe, at Algarve circuit. That is going to be a very interesting one. So everybody, I'll catch you guys on the flip side. See you later. I'm out of here. Have a great night.
I'm sorry that you messed up, but I don't seek revenge. I'm leaving with my head up, yeah, I know I can't pretend. I'm fed up, had enough, I'm so numb. Take all your bad intentions, go, go, go. All your bad intentions, oh no, no, no. No, no, no. No, no, no. I'm sorry that you messed up, but I don't seek revenge. I'm leaving with my head up, yeah, I know